Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been forever. It's been like a month since I last updated. But I broke my camera, so that's probably why. So I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I did a tutorial on how to make fairy wings not too long ago, so I thought I would like continue that one and do a video on how to make angel wings. So firstly, let's go through what you'll need. So I got this massive roll. You need an interfacing. There are all different types of interfacing. This one kind of feels a bit like very thin paper kind of thing. You just want one that's not going to fray and is very light. You'll also need wire. You won't need a lot of it, not like last time. A hot glue gun, but mine is plugged in right now, so I'm not going to take it out and show you guys because you know what a hot glue gun looks like. You'll also need binding, just like last time. It's very similar, so if you've seen my wings tutorial, yeah, it's basically like that, but we're using a different material. If you haven't seen my wing tutorial, I will link it in the description below. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna make these wings, just very simple. You can make these bigger and smaller, whatever you like, but basically for the rundown, we're gonna make these. So the centerpiece, the one that's like a loop that goes around, that's the wire, and that's what we're gonna do now. So getting my wire, I'm just gonna cut about probably like a meter. Get your wire, put both ends together and find the center and then squeeze it so that you know where it is. So yeah, this has already become the loop. And I'm gonna twist it around so that it stays in place. I think I actually made these a bit too big. Okay, so this is what it looks like. If you can see it, it's thin. So you got a wire that goes around like this and then a loop in the middle. The loop is going to go into your bra or like a little pocket that you make on the back of your costume. Because these are small, they don't need a huge harness. If you are making a big one, I definitely look at making a proper back support and like straps to go over your arms or like tied to you, something that will just support the wings. But for little ones, all you need is like a little loop that's going to fit down the back, and it has to be quite long, remember that, because if you don't, it's going to fall out. This is what I did last time, and it just kept falling out of the back of my costume. Yeah, don't make my mistakes. Then we're going to get this, and I'm going to cut off a piece so it's easier for you guys to see. I think that should be enough. Stay. Okay, so getting this, you're going to put it on top of the fabric. I'll get you guys with me. Right now I have just kind of drawn out the shape of the wire. Basically what I've done is I've just kind of drawn this bit from here to here, and then now I'm going to add on these bits, and I'm just gonna make the base, so this whole piece here. So yeah, I have just drawn it out, the base. I'm gonna cut two of these so that both sides are exactly the same. So I just cut one out, and that's what it looks like. It's a bit curving inwards, so maybe you can give it an iron if it bothers you. But yeah, there's one side. I'm gonna cut two of those now, or cut one technically because I just cut one. Anyway, after that, you're gonna go back to this part and you're gonna get your binding. You're gonna wrap it around this bit and wrap it all over and tight so that it is completely covered. You can use tape, just do the ends, put it on, get the ends, and tape it on. Start wrapping. I would start in short pieces, so cut it off at a point and just use only that. So yeah, let's all start wrapping. Everything is wrapped, even the loop, ends are taped. So yeah, basically that's ready to go. The reason you need to add the binding is so that you have something to either stitch or glue on. You can stitch or glue. Stitching is probably better, probably looks better because you can hide a lot of it, but if you're under a time limit, then you can just glue these. I'm going to glue these for you guys today because it's just quicker for me to show you guys and get through it because it's already 10 p.m. at night. cut out 2 of these, and I forgot to take the pin out. Yeah. So yeah, you got 2 of these, and they just go onto this bit here. So you can get your glue or your needle and thread and just stitch or glue it to this part here, like that. Okay, so there you go. There is the base. Don't go anywhere, we're not finished yet. So this is what you're going to glue the rest of it onto. Now I'm going to cut feathers, and I'm going to do this with the leftover interfacing, so all these kind of offcuts you can use. I'm going to do 3 different sizes, so I'm going to do small, medium, and large. Okay, so here is your small, medium, and large. I'm going to cut this and use them to cut multiples of all of them. We want as many as possible. So just cut as much as you can out of all the offcuts, and if you need more you can just cut more. But yeah, I can't give you a definite number because all our wings will be different, and yeah, just kind of do what you can. So for this, I recommend looking up bird wings or angel wings or something just to kind of get a inspiration from, like, where you're gonna put the different sizes, because wings actually have a very organized way of sitting. When you glue it on, you want to glue it at the top, not the bottom, because you want it to be able to sit out. It gives a bit of a shadow, which looks more realistic. If you just glue the entire thing down, you basically would have been better off to draw it on. I just really like to stick only the top. So yeah, only the top, only a little bit of glue. If you use too much, it's gonna look messy. I recommend doing both the front and the back because it's gonna hide the glue mark. When you glue the front, which is generally what people will see, it's gonna show little dots on the back of the glue stain. So do back and front. So yeah, for this tutorial, I'm only going to do the front of the wings. I definitely recommend doing the back just to hide those glue stains. And also because people do look at the back, as much as you can't see it, people do definitely look at the back of it, and it'll look more realistic and more professional if you do the back as well. But just for this tutorial, I'm only going to do the front because that gives you guys the gist of it. So yeah, I'm going to stick them on now. Okay, so here's a little bit of progress. So basically I've just kind of put these on, and I'm going in a direction upwards and using the really long ones first, and I'm just kind of putting them around these points which are on the original. Okay, so we're up to the next row, so I've gone up again in the medium size feathers, and these ones are kind of pointing in a little bit of a different direction, so they're going a little bit more upwards. Some are still kind of flowing in the same way. And now I'm going to do the final bit, which is the small, and I'm just going to show you over here that I'm just hiding the wire with the feathers as well. Let's keep going. Okay guys, there it is. It is completely done on only one side. So yeah, on the top row here, you've got the smaller row. Make sure that when you're doing it, you start from the bottom row first and then go up, so that everything is overlapping and that you're hiding the little glue spot that you've done. And it will look so much better if you do it that way. What I've done is I've made sure that all the small ones kind of direct towards the middle, so all of them kind of lead to the center of the wings here. So that is it. Yeah, super easy, super light, definitely worth doing. If you don't want to use actual feathers, which can be very expensive and hard to do, it can be also very heavy, and this, you're guaranteed that it's light, it's simple, and it's simple, it's easy to make. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if there's any more tutorials you'd like to know about. I'm happy to do them. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I hope that was helpful. Bye! Oh look, there's a feather on her already!